Okay, so we didn't actually go to our ship to find the location because she already knew it. Okay. Big map. What is this? It's a section that looks like we've already explored it.
Victory awaits.
You go. You will soon see everything for yourself, Ellentalk.
I considered these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Okay. So we could take this path, or we can use athletics to get down here and take this path. Do we go the more intended route first? I think not. Put down a save just in case we accidentally skip into something we shouldn't have gotten to
Nothing's
yet.
impossible for this old officer.
None shall stand
Oh,
in my way.
we got straight to combat. We're under attack. Kill the intruders. Stop. Lower your weapons. Huh. So we've made it to the rebel base. But they are not listening to her to lower our weapons. I wonder if we went the proper way rather than just coming down the back road directly into the back of their base, if we could avoid this fight. I'm gonna try it. Doing a lot of reloading today, which feels a little bad. But if we are on the same side as the rebels, I would prefer to find a peaceful option rather than surprising them and starting a fight immediately. So let's stay up top
A new
and go
challenge
the
for me?
expected route. Where hopefully we can find their leaders and actually talk to them. Although it might just start a fight right here. You guys willing to talk?
And you'll die quickly.
When was the last time you saw Cav?
Corpse starch.
Yeah, we're under attack. Kill the intruders. Stop. Lower your weapons. Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. I wonder if we can actually stop that one from getting back up. Well, looks like there's no way for us to deal with this peacefully because they just ignored her entirely. Okay, let's get our ranged characters somewhere. There is zero cover here. Even this rock is awkwardly not cover. So I guess just push everyone as far forward as we can. Since there's no cover. Do I just put him here and just have him rush in and just smash? Kinda thinking so. Abelard. You can also get in pretty far. I might put him back a touch so that he can charge and then slash to get 2 attacks in. What do we have left? Bella. We'll start you in some cover. Okay, you can also move pretty far. There's not a ton of cover here. Like, even this plant isn't real cover. I guess go there. into half cover. And we'll just have to call that good enough. So Cassia, you are first. Maybe we'll just set this whole area as the front line. Just to cover Pascal's nonsense he's about to do. And then our rear set up here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And then backline, I don't know.
Me,
Maybe there.
if you insist.
I have no
Lord
idea.
Captain.
So we could go kill zone
Not dare ask.
there. Just to aid Pascal with his slaughter he's about to do. I think we do want to do bring it down on Ignatius.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Have him light himself on
Nothing
fire
I can't do.
and orchestrate flames.
All too easy.
And that'll be the end of that. You use this. No, you're not hitting any of them.
I'm not accustomed.
Something like that.
It's the fury of House
Oh.
Orcelio.
Goodbye, all of you. Huh.
If I may,
I mean, I'm probably gonna actually have Pascal attack these guys. I might still have him run in there, but he works better in groups. So does Cabela, actually. Man, we're just gonna kill all of these rebels. And I feel slightly bad about how quickly we're just murdering them all. But it is what it is. Let's end your turn. So, if we leave an AP, she'll end her turn and next turn get a perfect shot on someone. So what can I do with you? You're only going to have a single shot. Probably. Although this weapon theoretically could give her additional shots. Who actually has real health that we need to take out? I think kind of just you, sharpshooter. Would be nice to get eyes down there to see if there is any way to stop the reinforcements. Do you have a shot on this guy? You do. Alright, mark them as prey.
This tedium is beneath me.
Analyze enemies.
I am not your xenos pet, monkey.
Precise attack. We do precise attack to give some bonuses. Produces cover. Let's do perfect spot.
If it serves your cause.
It boosts her while she stays in that specific location. I could do precise attack. No, let's just take the shot.
I am not your xenos pet.
That's a solid hit. So we've got 1 AP left. I could Cull the Bold.
If it serves your cause.
Oh. No, I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking the other one that Argenta has that allows us to have a free shot. I just wasted a turn. Oh well. And then I also couldn't do the in my sights because... whatever, it's fine. Cabela. What to do with you? I can't have her use her blade dance here, because that would hit Pascal as well. Where can I get you to? Maybe I'll just put her here, and then have her do a blade dance. Take those guys out.
I am your blade and shield. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay. So we've got 3 death from aboves now. But I think we move her here, and then have her just do a normal strike. Kill you. Probably should have done Raining Blood again, but I never think to do it. Could do this to get somewhere else. But I don't have any good ways of attacking. You have 12 health left. This does 11 damage. That is a shame. Although it's possible if I'm doing the damage from the weakness side, would that do more damage? One way to find out. Let's jump here. No, just the 11.
Death is a blessing.
Can't get there, which is where I'd want to go. Okay, and then we can go backwards, which will give us another hit on that one. There we go. And end your turn there, I think. Unfortunately with an extra AP, but not anything to really do with it.
You will pay an even greater price.
Did you just take out our cover? Come on. Her whole thing was being in a good cover spot. I'm here. Can I hit this guy again? No. I could take out these weak guys. What if I went like way up here? Does that give me the angle I need? It does.
Forge ahead!
Let's burn you again.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Did I take out that second guy? Yeah, I did. Fantastic.
Suits
Run and
my
gun.
purposes.
Yeah, you guys should have allowed us to talk things out, clearly.
Let's see how they respond to this. You didn't stand a chance.
Okay, fight's over. We got through like half of our party's turns. Like, did this turn out poorly for them? Yeah, but it was entirely their fault. We were willing to
It's about
talk.
time.
The pad is speckled with black tracks and scratches, judging by the evidence of landings and takeoffs. Flying machines land here on a regular basis. It could be one of the local types of shuttles. Wonder how long until the reinforcements arrive. Lord Xenos. Okay.
A trivial task.
The Xeno ruins visible from under the green canopy look remarkably intact. It seems time and the elements have no power over this bright material. So yeah, we've got some sort of Eldari ruins here. Hello, random human.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Marksman's rifle. We can climb up here, and I think we shall.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Alright, Medicae.
Just as he ordained.
This poor sap was clearly mauled by a large predator. You don't see any signs that the creature gorged itself on his flesh afterward. It appears the beast did not kill this man out of hunger. It just killed him. Okay, no other gear to loot there.
Victory awaits!
Let's go back down.
Unexpected result.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
Abelard's a good guy.
I won't tolerate
None are better at
weakness.
searching.
Alright. Disable this trap, please. Whoa. Oh, right.
Do what I must.
Argenta's not here. I was like, Cabela's doing this arming. That's weird. Warp lore.
I did fine.
This plant, once a harmless shrub, has now completely changed. Its outer tissues has cracked from the juices oozing in its pulp, and now oozing down leaves in murky rivulets. The mutation looks like the results of some powerful sorcery. The touch of she who thirsts has disfigured the Lathan down to the smallest of her children. How deep does the corruption run? She who thirsts.
A new challenge for
Don't know.
me.
Probably some warp god. But I don't specifically know which that would be.
Worthwhile investment.
Just as I was taught.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of Eldari ruins here. Recoil gloves. These gloves reduce the recoil of all automatic weapons by 50%. Disciple's boots. The wearers gain a plus 6% dodge against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, all of you. These creatures were once so timid, so reticent. Could the seed of evil truly have taken root in them as well? So yeah, if we are believing Iralet, that she who thirsts is disfiguring, it's probably a chaos god. And so if there is chaos that deep on the planet that's affecting all of the creatures, and the planetary governor is ignoring it, or potentially encouraging it, that is a big problem. We are surrounded, which is not ideal. Let's just push you into the back. pretty much the same for all of my ranged people. And my melee people are going to have to defend us. So, Abelard, I think I'm going to have you tank this side by yourself. Good luck. And then we will have Pascal go here between these two. Cabela, you can go here. When do you go in initiative? Oh, you go far too early. They all go really quick. Huh. Alright, Cabela, you move more middle as well. Hopefully we can convince them not to run past us to our ranged characters. It's another name for Slaanesh. I was guessing that. Of the Chaos Gods, Slaanesh made the most sense. But She Who Thirsts doesn't sound super Slaanesh-y to me. Thirst is not what I attribute Slaanesh to. Alright, we're gonna be in for a bad time here. So maybe that for our melee. Do I go for crit? I think we go for crit on all of us. Yeah, let's go for crit. And then, even though it doesn't make a ton of sense, we'll go for a dodge bonus. Calling this the backline to give Abelard some dodge. Because why not? Alright, just to be on the safe side, we'll do the usual. Bring it down Ignatius. Light himself on fire.
Not a problem for me.
Just because his fire is probably going to be useful here. I can drag all of them central here. That will be good. So then they're less likely to run around them.
If I may.
Oh dear. Yeah, that whole running around thing that I was trying to avoid. Probably should have pushed them back a bit more. But okay. Let's go kill zone here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we can do voice of command. Pascal or Cabela, do I think? Pascal goes first, so we'll give you the voice of command so that he can get bigger hits on these guys. You falling prone was not part of my plan. I need you to, stand up and fight. Alright, what to do with you? I think we'll mark...
I'm not your xenos pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
Mark all three of them as prey. And then... You don't have any penalties for shooting up close, do you? No. Good.
I understand your intent.
Analyze him. You're not in cover, so I can't use that one. We don't need to reduce their cover efficiency. But this does help their hit chance. The hit chance is already great. Let's do Cull the Bold. So I don't really have anything better to do. So Cull the Bold. Then we take a shot on you. So it'll do more damage.
If it serves your cause.
Nice. And then with your last turn, we'll do In My Sights. Oh, do we have to select which one we're going to shoot next time? We don't just end the turn. Maybe we'll focus on this one because it's most likely to survive. There's going to be some focusing on probably this one particularly because it's closest to our ranged people. But I think you'll survive.
I am not
So we'll give her a free shot there. Good. No, no, no. Okay. I was worried he was trying to get around. Alright, you are going to be a sworn enemy.
It will be done.
We don't need that. Reckless Strike. I can't charge, unfortunately. So let's just strike you now.
Victory is imminent.
Perfect. I should probably have looked at what these guys have because they have some sort of reaction, clearly. Whenever an enemy attack deals damage to this creature greater than 15% of the creature's maximum wounds, this creature gains +5 weapon skill and strength. They have natural armor. So, based on their wounds, they have additional armor. Weapon attack. Barrel bite. Creature receives a movement point bonus and an additional attack return. Nothing that says you should be getting a free attack back at me. At least that I see. But apparently you do. Let's go endure.
Will do my duty.
Then the question is, I could charge just to get another attack off this turn. But then my allies would be exposed to this one, which I'm not thrilled with. But ending the turn with 2 free willpower feels foolish. Could do forced distraction to make Abelard the priority target of these guys, potentially, or let one of them move around without provoking. I'm going to do forced distraction for Pascal. That way they won't attack him while he's on the ground.
It will be done.
And maybe they need to try and attack Abelard. And we'll call that good for him. Ignatius. Alright, time for you to save the day. That's not going to save the day. Well, I guess light this one on fire. Solid hit. Orchestrate flames. Run and gun. Ignite on this one. And then let's do an inflame.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Nice. Alright, we want you to help out with all of this stuff going on. To move you here and have you do Blade Dance. I could actually have you Death from Above here so that you get a free hit on both of them. No, Blade Dance there would hit Pascal. Why are you lying there? And do I just focus on taking one of them out? Yeah, let's Blade Dance on you. Then we can jump to here.
Shall not.
You have 35 health and you're taking 51 burn. So you will die at the start of your turn. Let's get a free attack. Can you still move? No. I was going to see if I could move next to that spot, but I can't. Let's have you get a weak point here. Sure. That's not at all what I asked for, but fine. Get a hit on this one.
The shadows will see it done.
If you ran back, would you get another slice here? You don't need another slice there. You can stay here. I think that's fine. Alright, Cassia. Could go kill zone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There. And then try and draw them away. Where they'll be taking attacks opportunity from Cabela.
If I may.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Good. Another couple of good hits. Perfect. I think finest hour I can get Ignatius to just finish the fight.
I'll paint your death in
Generally my usual go-to option because of just how powerful it ends up being.
For me. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
Alright, looks like you don't get to do your snipe shot. Anything you want to say about that fight? No? Alright, Pascal, try and open this. I didn't save first, and it's only 80% chance. Oh, that's way back here. That's somewhere we've already been, yeah? No. Yes. No. We've not been here. That's part of this settlement. Okay. Then no wonder you didn't actually
None
try.
shall stand in my way.
This box tower was assembled from parts clearly not intended for such a use. Among the support beams and plasteel sheets, you see arches from containers and fasteners from agri-cisterns. Okay. So desperate people had to do desperate things to get box communication. Where do I go from here?
It's about time.
We were following the path along and then the path just kind of ended. Yeah. I don't see a connection. I would have expected somewhere here. Somewhere to get through this, but we can't, so far as I can see. There's no skill check. So the only option available... I wonder where that guy went then, because he ran down this path to get backup, and we followed him here. Unless he was trying to call out on this radio and he's one of these dead bodies. I suppose that's possible.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But yeah, there's nowhere else back here, so all we can do is return where we were and then go down. Yeah, then climb down where we did that one time. That seemed like a back unexpected route. Here. That seems to be the only way to go forward. Really odd that we just followed here and it just ended.